Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me into the next Skillbook showcase. My name is Wilky and we arrived at the Mystic classes, and obviously the first one I'm going to take a look at is my Valkyrie. And for her we have Shooting Ray as Fury and Anti-Gravity Cannon as the Skillbook. Now naturally the numbers you'll see here will be probably more along the line of what you'll see when actually playing yourself, due to the fact that I do have gear. Not the best, but it's alright. It allows me to clear most things. So anyways, we did around 68k critical hit with that. So let's just go for a second check to see if there's any difference. But this is probably a good estimate. Now, unfortunately, I cannot go into the same dungeon I usually go because it's not unlocked. Yeah, 65, 68k is probably a good estimate. So let's see what the book actually does. It sounded a bit like the gravity cannon one, you know, where you shoot 3 instead of 1. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what this will be like. So as I said, Shooting Ray for Fury and Anti-Gravity Cannon. I'm really curious about this book. Like, Valkyrie is one of the strongest classes, especially with books. And the thing is, you don't really need this side effects. It's literally just certain books make her skills go absurdly wild, so yeah. Anyways, what does it do? Effect change. You are invincible at casting. That is good. You have an attack range. I'm not sure if that means it's larger or if the projectile is flying faster or further, not faster. Additional projectile hits, so it hits twice. Force added to the anti-gravity field. That is actually quite strong, because that's a pull, a relatively good one, I think. It generates a dot damage over time damage, and stigma code generation. Wow, that is quite heavy, because stigma code, if for those of you who don't play Valkyrie, that's the mark you can put on enemies, and that will allow your Mickey Mouse, your shooting device thingy, start firing rockets and like 8 or 9 projectiles at once instead of 1 or 2. So this is really good because you don't have to mark them if you just can use that skill. And additional hit when the field disappears, so I assume it explodes at the end or something. Anyways, let's just see. I think the radius is bigger. That's probably the dot damage or the pull, I don't know. And that's the finishing hit. Alright, let's see what the numbers tell us. It's probably gonna annihilate the enemy, but let's see. Okay, what? Wait. Hold on. That just did 97k crit, but they said dot, and what the hell? Let's do that again. So the initial damage seems to be the same, but these dots, or so they like to call them, deal pretty much the... no, they deal more damage. That was 64k non-crit. What the hell? That is actually quite a lot. What? Let me see if I can get some more hits and maybe get the force to work. Yeah, so that pull... That does 110k... What the... I mean, seriously... What? Did I just read that? Wait. No, my damage is still the... What the fuck? Am I missing something? Or am I so old that I just didn't read the number right? But correct me if I'm wrong. I think I just saw 1,000,000 damage pop up on my screen with 5k physical attack. What? Hold on. I'm gonna... This might take a while, because what the seriously. So this pull and dot effect hits like a truck already. But let me see if I can... Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? Are they serious? That doesn't make any sense. What the seriously, what the fuck? Like, come on. It's not like this book already is super good. Then they just added the fucking... That doesn't make any sense. That's like almost a 2 million critical hit with my damage, really. Like, imagine somebody having good gear. What the hell? This is I don't even know if I should be laughing or crying, really. This just is completely absurd. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, I literally clear the dungeon pressing one button because it just does so much ridiculous damage. Holy hell. And apparently the blast radius is even bigger at the end. Oh, look like a rare mob. Maybe I can one-shot it. Did you see that number? What the fuck? What is this? They can't be serious about that, really. Like, it's not like Valkyrie was weak, but you know what? I'm gonna do this a bit longer, and I wanna see how much damage I can actually deal to the boss with that. It's probably not gonna one-shot him, but I probably only need 2 or 3 uses of that. Oh wow, holy crap! What the? I mean, seriously, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Why would they put such a huge damage scaling to any skill for that matter? Look how the boss melts. Holy shit. I literally almost one-shot at the boss. I mean, come on. What the fuck? What is this? Really? I don't know, guys. This is I mean some skill books are crazy, right? But this is what the hell? I don't know. This is it seems a bit awkward, really, why they would do this, especially to a class like Valkyrie, or any class for that matter, really. It doesn't matter. Like, no class should be having this amount of damage with my stats, really. Like, if I would have, I don't know, if I had maybe 20k physical attack, I'd say maybe that's okay, but I mean, look, that is, what is this? That's a plus 12 weapon. That's not yeah. I don't even know. I'm rambling on. This is, wow. Wow. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Anyways, yeah, before I probably need a couple minutes to realize what just happened. But what the hell? I guess I'd say this is probably the best book in the game and will probably never be surpassed by anything else. Like, what the hell? You know what? I'll probably, after I finish recording the books, I'll probably do a tower run to see how much damage I can do with it in the tower. And yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys still enjoyed this very different Skillbook showcase. And hopefully see you guys in the next ones as well.